Here at Curated, our experts love snowboarding. We got to test some of the best boards from the best brands, and these 5 boards are the ones that we're the most stoked about for 2021. Just so you guys know, we are not sponsored by any brands, and we don't get paid for any of these reviews. All our reviews are unbiased.
At number 5, Capita Defenders of Awesome.
I'm riding the Capita Defenders of Awesome in a size 156, and this board is just super fun. The Capita Defenders of Awesome has absolutely no problems with speed. Plows through chunder, super stable, had no worries about it at all. The Capita DOA has great edge hold, had no problem getting it on the edge and just ripping across the mountain. It's great, awesome carver. This board is really great for all terrain. It's great for that rider that wants one board that can do anything, likes to hit side hits, boost some airs, do a little buttering, but really max it out and just charge the mountain. This board is one board to do it all at a great price point.
Next up, at number 4, the Jones Mountain Twin.
My first impression on this board was I was super impressed with how confidently I could ride it on my first run. And my first run I was actually filming another expert who was testing a board, and when you're filming it's kind of difficult to pay attention to what's going on around you, underneath your feet. You're trying to keep up with the person in front of you, and on that first run I did not have to worry about what was happening underneath me on this board. It was just smooth and confident from the get-go.
The Jones Mountain Twin is really an all-mountain quiver killer. It can do virtually anything. It's not the most ideal for park. It's a little bit stiff unless you're hitting mostly jumps. Not the best for, doing a lot of rails and jibby stuff.
This board has a ton of energy. The camber profile really slingshots you out of turns. I felt the turn initiation was really good. When I locked in that edge, I could really just drive this board through the whole carve.
And at number 3, we have the Never Summer Harpoon.
So this is the 152 Never Summer Harpoon that I'm riding with flux bindings, and this thing rips. Amazingly, this board, even in a 152, has absolutely no speed limit. I straight lined this thing as fast as I possibly could, and it was smooth, stable, absolutely crushed through everything. The edge hold on this Never Summer Harpoon is excellent. Once you get into the turn, it just holds, you can just trust it. This board is such a perfect board for being in the trees, powder, carving. I love this board. This will be added to my quiver without a doubt.
I would recommend this board to almost anyone. Definitely not the first board for someone, so a super beginner I wouldn't recommend. But anyone that's looking for maybe their first powder board, it's really easy to ride, but it's a high performer at the same time.
At number 2, the Never Summer Proto Synthesis.
So this is the new Never Summer Proto Synthesis, replacing the Proto Type 2. My overall impression of this board is it is a blast. This thing carves like an absolute dream, has edge hold for days. Just super, super fun. You can just lay it over and dig a trench.
So the thing that stands out the most on this board for me is probably its dampness, and that the very little chatter that it does have underfoot, while still being a playful, fun, forgiving board. It's kind of the best of both worlds.
Super nimble, easy to ride, quick edge-to-edge turn initiation, and just overall a lot of pop, a lot of stability. It was just all around a fun board. I loved this board. This was a blast to ride today.
So I probably would not recommend this snowboard to somebody who doesn't like to ride switch a lot, somebody who maybe typically sticks to like more directional snowboards that likes to just charge hard and fast in kind of their regular stance. This is more of a board for somebody who's just kind of, playing around in the whole mountain, maybe popping some 180s here and there, doing some butters, and just kind of making their mountain like their skate park.
And last up, our favorite board of 2021, the Lib Tech Orca.
I love this snowboard. I own this snowboard. It's just so versatile, powerful, you can take it anywhere. The edge hold's insane on this board. I can carve this board better than any other snowboard I own. It has Lib Tech's Magna Traction edges, which really just dig, especially on harder snow. And it's got a tight side cut, so you can really just rail turns on it.
Hands down, still one of the best all mountain boards out there. This year, the 2021 Orca comes with horsepower in it, something new that they haven't added to it in years past. Makes it a more powerful ride, a lot poppier, a little bit stiffer, super fun all mountain board.
This thing is an absolute blast, probably one of the more funner, aggressive profile boards I've ever been on. Super playful when you want it to be, but will handle any of the hard stuff when you want it to as well. Speed, I can point this thing downhill and pedal to the metal, no worries. You got all the stability you need. because as I was going faster, even some of the more uneven terrain, it would lift up and give me all the support I needed on that end. If you're a park rat, maybe look elsewhere, but at any rate, if you just like to have fun all over the mountain, this guy is, I would say, pretty close to a Swiss Army knife.
We'd love to know what you thought. If you've tried any of these snowboards out, please message me or any of the other experts and let us know what you thought. There's tons of different snowboards for different people, so if you want to chat about how this board will work for you, visit my profile or any of the other experts' profiles, shoot us a message.